What's up, kings and queens? My name is Reno Hitchens. I am a first-time home buyers coach. I'm a real estate developer, and I'm an author of a book titled If You Can Rent, Then You Can Own. The reason that we're here is because I want to give you guys some free game that you can actually implement in your life and really, be strategic and win in a major way, okay? And you can avoid some mistakes that I made when I was going through my first home ownership, journey. So lesson 5 is single family versus multifamily. First of all, single family is just the average property that someone gets. You get one property on the land, you pay your mortgage. All right. Now, some people want that, and if you do, it's no problem with that. Okay. But let's just go into details about what these things bring about in the near future. So, single family property, let's just say your mortgage is $800. Okay. Now, when you lose your job, okay, or something happens and you're just because this is a 30-year mortgage, right? So you have to consistently pay that every month for 30 years. You have to be serious with yourself and just think that something is going to happen. You just can't think it's guaranteed for 30 years. Things happen, okay? So you got to have a backup plan, a spare tire, as I say, all right? But some people are cool with that, over their head. I'm not. I don't want to have to go to a property, and use my hard-earned money to put towards paying a mortgage for 30 years. I just have better things to do with my money that I could invest, right, and get a return on it. So it's good you'll have your own home, but it's bad because that'll be hard-earned money that you have to pay for it. And again, to each his own. But let me just kind of give you guys some more details on multifamily that can really help you out when buying your first property. So again, the FHA loan allows you to get up to 4 units. So we're going to go to the 2 units, which is titled duplex. So that's duplex when you see 2 units together. So let's just say that the mortgage is $800 on a duplex, okay? The rent is $1,000 that you charge. You can't charge $800 to your tenant because it's like you're not going to have anything left, right? So you want to charge $1,000 to the person that lives next door to you. So now, when they pay you $1,000 at the beginning of the month, you have $200, within that margin, that gap, right? You take that $1,000, pay the $800, you got $200 in your pocket. I tell you guys, when I started doing this at 20 years old, it felt like it was a game, and it was like, is this serious? Are they really giving me money to pay my mortgage and I have money left over? Like, is you serious? Right? This is serious, man. People want a house. You have a house, utilize it where you can make a profit, because $200, when you look at a year, you got $2,400. That's a vacation, right? That's a down payment on a car. That's some money that you can put into the stock market. That's money that you can put into your business, right? So you have to really look at that. From the single family to the duplex, you're in profit mode. You're actually getting $200 passive income. So now you're able to, forgot to put that E on that, guys. So now you're able to actually take advantage of your property that you live at and make a profit off of it. It gets even better. Let's go to triplex. So you're living in 1 unit, but you have 2 other units aside of you, right? $1,000 for your mortgage is a little bit more because this is a triplex, but you're charging $1,000 in rent. Remember, the average rent is $1,000, especially when you're bringing forward some sort of quality. So $1,000 on those 2 units. $1,000 times 2 is $2,000, but you got $1,000 mortgage that you have to pay, correct? So you take that $1,000, pay your mortgage, you're left with $1,000 passive income. So every month you have your paycheck, but you also have $1,000 coming in because you have 2 tenants. 1 tenant is paying your mortgage, 1 tenant is paying you strictly cash, strictly profit. How much is that in a year? $12,000. It's getting better. It's getting better. And the reason that I want you guys to understand is because when you go to the bank, they're going to ask you, you want a single family or multifamily? And I want you guys to understand all of this, so when you sit in a chair, you can say, okay, I want that single, I want that duplex, I want that triplex, or I want the fourplex. I save the best for last, okay? Because you can get a fourplex with an FHA loan. So you go out and get 4 units, all of them connected to each other, right? The mortgage is $1,200 on this fourplex. You get it for a nice price. The rent you charge on each unit is $1,000. Okay? So what you do is you have $3,000 that you're getting, but you got to pay your mortgage, which is $1,200. So what are you left with after you reel in the $3,000, pay the $1,200? You're left with $1,800. Now those type of numbers, right? Those type of numbers, you're actually able to quit your job, full-time job, and actually take on a part-time job, and maybe you want to put your time into other areas that you desire, for as building your business, for as volunteer work for nonprofits, whatever the situation might be, and get a part-time job. But this is the amount of what some people are making at their job every month or close to it, okay? So your passive income is $1,800. How much is that yearly? It's $21,600. So we go from not making anything and paying everything to making a little bit here, making a little bit more, and then making a whole lot. Okay? So you have to understand the difference between single family versus multifamily. I chose multifamily, the duplex route. Again, I wanted the fourplex, but it was just a little bit too much for me at the time. I didn't get approved for that amount. So I took advantage of this and still was getting passive income. So guys, again, if this information is beneficial to you, make sure that you share it. Make sure you watch this video again. If you have to just kind of go over it, I was just talking too fast, right? And remember, multifamily is better. But single family, if you have a situation where you have your kids, you know, you have a package that you're moving into with, I totally understand the single family route, but just make sure you get it with some sort of equity that you can pull out, and maybe you can go buy a duplex, right, for a cheap price. You can put a down payment on that, but you have to use other people's money, right, to pay your debt. Don't get in a position where you're paying your debt with your own money. That doesn't work like that, okay? Because like I said, something can always happen. I always say this: if my arms and legs are cut off, how can I make money? And these are ways, okay? So I hope that you guys win. I hope this video was beneficial. If it was, hit the subscribe button. Again, my name is Reno Hitchens. I'm a first-time home buyers coach. I am an author and a real estate developer, and I want to see you guys win. You have a great day.